right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the slide deck from last Friday. And the question was, what exactly are you supposed to be doing with this? So I'm going to kind of go through this with you fairly quickly. All right, so the first slide, there's literally nothing for you to do. It is a title slide, so there's nothing to do there. So slides 2 and slides 3 are fill in the blanks, okay? So how that works is like literally just click where there's a line and then you can start typing. So what are you going to type in these lines? Both 2 and 3, again, wherever there's a box, there is a what's it called? A text box. These yellow boxes on slide 3. So what do you put in those yellow boxes? Underneath there is a word bank. So you have this word bank down here for slide 2. For slide 3, you have 2 word banks. Word bank 1 goes up here with this paragraph. And the second word bank, desert, grassland, tropical rainforest, etc., is going to be used both down here and up the altitude mountain. Okay? So that is slides 2 and slides 3. Or I'm sorry, slides, well, whatever, yeah. On the next slide, this is kind of like coloring. So what you're going to do is anywhere you see the number 1, you are literally going to take a blue dot, copy, and then paste it where you see the number 1. Now, what I like to do is I like to copy it once and then paste it a bunch of times just so I have a bunch of dots ready to go. And then you're going to pick these up and you're going to drag them anywhere you see a number 1. So the end result is that you are going to have kind of like a colored picture. If we were doing these live and in class, this would literally be like a color the map kind of a thing. But there's no really good way to color online, so this is the best that I can come up with. Okay, so anywhere you see a number 1, you are going to put a blue dot, etc., and so forth with the rest of the colors. And again, the easiest way to do that, in my opinion, is to go ahead, select that, copy it, and then just paste it a bunch of times so you have a bunch of them that are ready for you to just move around instead of having to copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. For slide number 5 or slide number 4, depending on how you're looking at it, you are creating 2 graphs. One is for temperature, and one is for precipitation. So you have data for the tundra, for the taiga, for the deciduous forest, savanna, etc., and so forth, all the way and down the line. So let's take a look at precipitation in the rainforest, and I'm just going to pull this up here so it's easier for me to read. I already have one. I know that there's 12 months out of the year. So again, I'm going to do this copy and pasting with these dots. So I'm going to go ahead and copy it. And I know I need 11 more of them because I already have January. So I'm going to need February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I think I missed one. So there we go. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to create a graph using these dots. So January is already done, and I'm doing rainforest because it was the first one that I saw. So February, I'm going to place one at 60. So I'm going to grab one of my dots for February and place it at 60. And oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to pick it up and move it over here to February and move it over here to 60. And then March is 50. Grab one of my dots, move it to the March line, move it to 50. April, 45. May, 95. June 210. July 205. August 180. September 250. October 260. November 190. And December 170. And I don't need that one, so I can't actually delete it. Awesome. Okay, so then you can just use your drawing tool. And I am going to, oops, not the elbow connector, my bad. Curve, I don't know, line maybe. And then you're going to use that to play connect the dots. 1 second, my phone is ringing. Sorry about that. Anyways, so now we have created our graph, and then we can play connect the dots with the line. Etc. and so forth. Okay? So pretty much that's how you do this slide. Once you have that done for all your data points, you then use these two graphs to answer questions for 6 and for 7. So again, you need to complete these graphs first, and then you'll use them to answer questions from 6 and questions from 7. 8 through, let's see, slide 8 through slide 21. So the first one is going to ask you some questions about a specific biome. So what are some plant adaptations, animal adaptations, where is it located, what is this climate, and then some kind of question about that biome. This information you will find in your notes. So you'll be able to find this information in your notes to answer these questions. After each biome that you answer questions about, there is a copy and paste sort of assignment. So it says copy and paste pictures from the internet to create a tundra ecosystem in the space below. You must include the following: 5 producers, herbivores, omnivores, carnivores, and the landscape. Easiest way to do this: go into insert, image, search the web. Okay? So now I know this page is about the tundra. So I would type tundra, comma, I'm going to do producers first. Maybe I'll actually spell that correctly. Tundra producers. And then when I do that, I get all these lovely pictures of different producers of the tundra. Awesome. So now I need 5 of them. I'm going to pick 1. I like these guys. 2. Ooh, pretty. 3. Ooh, that's interesting. 4. And oh, that's pretty. 5. And then I'm just going to, I don't know why it says 3. I thought I had selected 5, but whatever. You get the drift. Go ahead and hit insert. So it's going to do that. You're going to have to resize these by grabbing the corners and making them larger or smaller or whatever size you need to. Okay. I don't know why. Maybe you should bring them in all individually because they seem to be stacking on each other. So yeah, just bring them in individually. Let's try that. So again, insert image from the web, Tundra producers. I'm just going to insert them individually this time because last time they seemed to stack on each other. Now my computer's freezing. There we go. Insert. So now as they come in, just resize them. And then insert image, search from the web. Now I'm going to change the word producers to, my second one is herbivores. And then maybe I want to add a bunny. And again, I'm going to put 2 herbivores in, etc., and so forth, until you have the full ecosystem created. And that's basically how you're going to do all of these, but then obviously change the word tundra to tasia or boreal forest or whatever. All right. And then our last slide is a kind of multiple choice, drag and drop. It says, I have very thick fur and a layer of fat beneath my skin, both of which help protect me from the cold. I have white fur, which helps me blend in with my environment, and the black skin near my eyes helps to reduce the glare from the sun. Okay, so that sounds like a polar bear to me, and we know that polar bears live in the tundra. So I'm going to drag tundra and bring it in.
Your volume just got real low out of nowhere. I don't know if that's me, but it just got low.
Okay, can you hear me now?
It's still low for me. I don't know if it's just me, but it's just my computer always turned up. You just was loud. Now you
Okay.
just low.
Yeah, it is low.
No, it's fine. I will check my settings. I don't know what's going on because I literally did not touch anything, but it's
Try to.
okay.
Is it your headset?
It might be. Give me a
But
minute.
yeah, you was like loud. You just it was like a mouse, like just talking low.
All right. I don't know what's going on with my computer. How's that? Is that any better?
Yeah, it was way better.
All right, fantastic. So hopefully, I don't know what the heck happened, but we're just gonna go with that. Okay. Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, and then the next one says, I am a tree that stays green all year long. I do not have leaves. I have needles to retain moisture and shed snow. My needles have a waxy coating and they prevent water from evaporating. They are dark to extract more sunlight. So that sounds like the tasia or the boreal forest. So you will go through and match each of these descriptions with one of your biomes. Okay, so that's pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that's what we're doing with that. All right, so hopefully that helps, ladies and gentlemen, in terms of